Hey there. All right. So it's Wednesday, and you guys are used to seeing me on Wednesdays where I come in here and kind of give you a recap of how the calls went. We do our master's call every Wednesday at 8 a.m. Central. And then following that is some of our newbies, our new students that are going through Self Made Mind and Body. And they are the ones that are currently in Self Made Mind and Body are progressing so nicely. They are on their way to getting to their ideal weight. They are learning that this result that they're looking to create starts at a much different place than what they've ever done before. Most people think that weight loss starts with a script, check the boxes, here's what you need to do and when. And we teach that it all starts at the level of your mind. So the masters that were with us today, we are talking about time and productivity. So they've already been through the Self-Made Mind and Body course. They have recognized all of the value that these concepts of really understanding how to take responsibility for your results has dramatic effects on every area of your life. And so they stay with us, and every month we pick a topic to really dive deep on. And so the month of March happens to be time and productivity. And well, I'll let Rhonda talk. Rhonda is our advisor here at Self Made You. For those of you who don't know her, she kind of holds the relationships, I guess, if you will. People who want to know more about our program, want to understand if it's the right fit for them, they have a conversation with Rhonda. It's not necessarily, I don't think it really ever starts as a sales conversation. It's really kind of a get to know you conversation. So this is Rhonda. She is our Self Made You advisor, and she also sits on every call. She sits through every single lesson. And whether it's a coaching call or whether it's actually a lesson, she's there. And so sometimes she serves as kind of the mouthpiece for our students, which is super helpful. She's been through the program as a student, and she continues to this day to still get coaching, as do I. I get coaching on a regular basis. So she recognizes, her personal development on the regular. But so today she was on our coaching call, and like I said, the topic for the month is time and productivity. So I thought it might be kind of interesting to include Rhonda in this conversation and hear what were your thoughts about today's coaching call, the master.
Yeah. Hi, Tracy. Okay. So first of all, Tracy and I are like really close. She's in her bedroom with the door shut. She's in Florida for the month of March, and I was ever so lucky to come down and have a working week. And I'm closing up. This is my last day here. We've gotten so much done. It's just been phenomenal. It just seems like such a great, just atmosphere to really get the creative juices going. So it's been wonderful. I will say that the biggest thing that came out for me today was in both classes, even though two different topics. We're doing time and productivity with our masters, but we're metabolic detox with our Self-Made Mind and Body program. But the primary feeling that was coming through was overwhelm and being crazy busy for both classes. So it was really enlightening to coach through that and to watch you coach the gals as they were trying to get a handle on in time and productivity. We were talking about how when you're overwhelmed, it's kind of an indulgent thought, and it's just a waste of time. So it's easy for us to look at time and productivity as what's on our calendar, how much do we have to get done, what's our list that we have to check the boxes. We're certainly working on that, but the bigger thief of time is our thoughts and where we're dwelling on overwhelm and just areas that we can hone in on to really, truly eliminate that beat down. And that resonated so much with our masters on different areas that they're all, because a lot of them are professionals. Some have their own businesses. They're working in big jobs. We've got some that are stay-at-home moms, some that are empty nesters. We've just got all these different things going on, and it's so easy to get caught up in it. And then you almost come to a stop, like you just can't move forward. So that was really, really great coaching there.
Yeah, I think people, when you talk about time, we started off this month by really defining what actually time is and how, and noticing, having an awareness of how you think about it. Time is a mental construct, right? It has to do with how we think about time. We all have the exact same 24 hours in a day, but the productivity from person to person varies greatly due to the way that they think about their time. So the people who are choosing unintentionally to think that they are crazy busy, notice how the thought, I'm crazy busy, makes you feel. And now take it one step further. Notice how you show up. What is it that you do? What is it that you don't do when you're feeling overwhelmed from the thought, I'm crazy busy? It probably ultimately is not creating sustainable results or results that you actually want to have, right?
It's like counterintuitive, right? Like you're crazy busy, you have all these things you want to do, but then you start dwelling on it. And so then you end up not getting anything. You're almost like paralyzed, right? It's like the actions ended up being the actions of what didn't you do? Well, I didn't start my list. I buffered. I scrolled on my phone. I went and looked in the pantry. It was really interesting to hear what things they were not able to do because they just felt overwhelmed because they thought they had too much to do.
Yeah.
And so I loved your tips and tricks on that.
Yeah. So people, when I ask them, like, how did you waste time this week? Most people will answer with like, I binge watched Netflix or I scrolled, Facebook. And I will say, those might be an example of wasted time for you, but I'll promise you this. Most wasted time comes from indulgent emotions like worry, overwhelm, confusion, because nothing is created from those kinds of emotions. So ultimately, that is what wasted time actually is. So it's so important that you catch yourself in the moment of feeling those emotions, feeling overwhelmed, feeling confused, so that you can recognize it for what it is. It's an unproductive state of affairs. And it all starts at the level of your mind. So, us teaching you how to manage your mind results in becoming more productive. So, yeah, it, of course, it does have a lot to do with your actions, but I will tell you that the actions that you're taking or not taking are driven from a feeling. So we have to get to the root cause. So that's what we are spending time doing this month. We spent the first 2 weeks really discussing what is time, that it's a mental construct. What does wasted time actually look like? It's spinning out in those feelings. And now next week, we get more into a tactical process of creating more time and being more productive by using a concept that we love to teach at Self-Made You that has really changed all of our lives, because we now have an abundance of time and we are far more productive by putting this tool into place. So I know a lot of our masters are excited about diving into that this next week.
Yeah, it's awesome. If anybody out there is really interested in learning more, please feel free to reach out to me. Just direct message me. I am always available. And I will drop in the comments just a little bit about our new Project New You Kickstart to Fast Weight Loss free live program that's coming in April 11th through the 15th. And we're doing a night class. So at 7:00 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is new for us. And we're really excited to see how many people can come in and hear the message. It's 5 days. There's a lesson each day, no more than about 30 minutes. You're going to learn a lot about the what coaching is, what does Tracy do? How does that work with our program? That's what truly sets us apart from any other weight loss program out there. You're going to learn about insulin, blood sugar, hormones. You're going to learn about data versus drama when you're making decisions. Lots of really great information. So I'll be sure and put that in the chat or in the comments, and I hope you can join us.
Yeah. And invite your friends. Like, it's probably one of the kindest, best piece of advice, resource that you could offer to your loved ones and to your friends. Give them the opportunity to be exposed to this new information. If you are somebody who finds yourself consistently struggling by trying the same thing over and over and over, we want to show you that there is a key to unlocking a new door. And we're going to give you lots of examples so we can really kind of prove it to be true, so you can get behind it and be motivated and excited about losing weight once and for all and keeping it off forever. So yeah, we're excited. April 11th through the 15th. Make sure you sign up so you can get your workbook. We'll drop the link below, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.